Hey Libra, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm feeling healthy again, so let's do this. This is going to be your September monthly spread, so let's see what's going on, guys. And in a few days, I will be releasing your monthly love spreads, okay? So we'll see what's going on with that, but I hope you guys have been okay. I hope that everyone's been surviving this retrograde and this eclipse. So let's see what's going on with you guys. What is happening for the sign of Libra? Alright, guys. You know, it's funny, I actually reconnected with my high school sweetheart who is a Libra. And it's cool because, I don't know if you guys know the video, Gwen Stefani, We're Cool. That's totally our relationship. Like, we're always going to be cool. I totally would invite him to my wedding, sort of thing. Like, it's awesome. Yeah, I just thought I'd share that. But, so let's see what's going on, guys. So the energy that you have for this reading is the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So you may have an earth sign that's going to be important for you this month. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, okay? But this is, all in general, this is you taking a very slow and methodical approach towards something. You know, making sure that you have the right plan in place, that, you know, you are looking over any loopholes that there might be in whatever you're trying to get through. But this is you just making sure, you know, all your T's are crossed, all your I's are dotted, just making sure that you're going about things in the best way possible. Now, you do have the Strength card behind that. So whatever you're doing, you're being strong in this. For some of you, it may be Leos that are also helping you with whatever journey that you're trying to get through on right now. And we do have the Moon card in the reverse. I mean, the Moon card upright, I'm sorry. So with this Moon card, there's secrets here, okay? I don't think that it's anything too bad, considering that the card behind it is the Empress card. So, and the High Priestess. Wow, and the World card. Okay, guys, so what I see for all of you is there is something that you're starting that you may just be keeping to yourself right now, nothing that's going to be too detrimental. And this is going to be good, guys. This is going to be great. Whatever you're starting right now, you're doing it with a lot of strength. So let's see how this plays out. Now, the first card that you guys have for your past is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups for some of you could be a third-party situation, okay? It could be you going out and celebrating a lot, or it could be you just, you know, this could be celebration. This could be a party that you had with your family. You know, they always say three's a party, okay? Three's a crowd. So let's see what's going on with this Three of Cups here and why it's showing up. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, so there's a situation here where there may be something that you're trying to start, but with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, you may not have been going about it in the right way. This is kind of a need to get back to the drawing boards and figure out a new plan that's going to be more feasible in order to move forward with the situation. But for some of you, it could have been a third-party situation with love, or you just having to choose between two different things. But we do have the Lovers card in the reverse. So for the majority of you, I'm going to say that there's a third-party situation within a relationship or within somebody that you may have been talking to. And with the Page of Pentacles, it just wasn't transpiring the way you wanted it to. And it just didn't go the way you expected. With the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, it could have been cut off altogether. Okay? The next card you have is the Three of Pentacles. So we still have this three, you know, with what we're dealing with. The Three of Pentacles is more, you know, building up. In business, it's, you know, partnering with other people, working on the same goal together. But this could just be you... it could be you still dealing with these three people, okay, whether it's you who's bringing in the third party or whether it's your partner who's bringing in the third party. But yeah, you guys just keep bringing up these threes in the past. And we have the Fool card. So I believe that for a lot of you, it was a third-party situation. For a lot of you, it could have been you who brought in the third party, because someone here was dropped in order to start something with someone new. And it's like you were building with that other person. This could have been with work too. You could have dropped a job that you had in order to start something new. And with this new start that you guys had, there's a really a huge sense of bitterness here. With the Queen of Swords in the reverse, you know, this could be you guys taking on this energy, since she does have, you know, that air energy there. But the Queen of Swords in the reverse is a person who looks at a situation that's not going well, and it's kind of like they see the fire going already, and then they buy a shitload of gasoline and keep throwing it in the fire. This is somebody who makes the situation that's already bad, and they make it worse just with their thought process towards it, or with what they're saying in regards to it. Okay? And the last card we have here is the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So whether this was you that had someone new coming in and you spoke to this new person, or your partner brought in a new person, or if this was with work, whatever it was that happened, it came out to light. Okay, so somebody was caught here. Five of Swords in the reverse. And, somebody was caught here, and you guys just kind of took a step back. Like, whoa, I am not getting involved, okay? I'm going to avoid problems at all costs. This shit has nothing to do with me, or maybe it does, but I don't want to fight. Okay? Page of Cups. For a lot of you, you dropped somebody. There was a new start coming in here, and somebody was really pissed off that you have this new start, but you just weren't giving them the time of day, or they weren't giving you the time of day, because we have the Page of Cups here. Excuse me, guys. You're concerned about this new start and how excited you are, how emotionally fulfilled you're going to be with this, but it's something that I see as being new, and something just being in the works. Okay? Now, in your present moment, the first card we have is the Tower card in the reverse. So with this card, what this means is that there's a huge change happening with someone else in your life, but this is something that is going to, second-handedly affect you. Okay? The World card. So something's switching up with someone, but there's a chapter that's being ended here, and you guys are going into something new. Okay? And the World card, this is generally a very good thing. And the Three of Swords. So there's heartbreak here. There's disappointment. For some of you, it's going to be on your end. For others of you, there's somebody that you walked away from. And, they're just not happy with the situation. They're very, very hurt by the situation. But your only responsibility in a situation like this is to be honest. Okay? Whether it was you who was hurt or whether you who hurt someone else, as long as you were honest and you stayed true to what it truly was that you wanted, I don't see anything too wrong with that, because now you're allowing yourself to start and build something with someone new, or with a new job, or with whatever new thing that you guys are establishing here. You're giving yourself the opportunity to do that, and you're allowing them to get that closure that they need in order to move forward and to move on to a situation that's going to better suit them. So there's disappointment here, but the good thing is I don't see too much. The only thing that's going to be questionable is this person here who's upset and making things worse. But other than that, I don't see any sort of like maliciousness or any intent to purposely, fuck someone's life up. But I do see you guys going to something that you do want to build with, because the next card you guys have for the present moment is the Four of Wands. I'm sorry if you guys hear me like sneeze or sniffle rather. I'm getting over this cold. Yeah, so hold up. All right. Okay. So this is really awesome. I mean, there's a stability that's being built here. And at the same time, you're realizing something that you may have worked on in the past was just a waste of time. Okay, so you're coming to terms with, you may have just wasted your time on something. Nothing is ever a waste of time, guys. We learn lessons. We learn things about other people. Everything we go through in life, there's something we can take out of it. But there is something good here. And you guys are being emotionally fulfilled and satisfied here. Okay, so you're letting go of something, you're moving on from something, but there's a beautiful new start for you. The last card for your present is the Six of Swords, okay? So moving away from something that you were once emotionally invested in, but there's something good here that's happening for you, and it's getting you out of your shell. All right, we got the Hermit card in the reverse, where it's like you guys may have been in this place where you're trying to think, what's going to be the best move for me? Because the Hermit, when there's something that the Hermit is trying to make a decision about, or there's something that he or she wants to learn, they kind of seclude themselves for a while, just from society. They go off to the side, and it's like, I'm going to sit here until I really have this figured out. So when this Hermit card is in the reverse, this person has done, all the thinking that they've had to on the situation, and now they're able to make moves in accordance to what it is that they want. So that's good. I don't think that anything that's happening here was done recklessly. I think that is something that you guys put great thought into. Okay, and of course it's gonna happen. You guys are a very balanced sign here, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. So you're moving away from something, but it's cause what came in is so freaking good for you. So I'm really happy for you guys. This is a beautiful spread so far, and we have the Moon card. So you may have been holding on to the secret of this new thing that came in, but there are some secrets here. But ultimately, whatever secret this is, there's abundance that's tied to it. Okay? Two of Cups. Some of you may be involved with someone that you feel is your soulmate. If this isn't anything to do with love, then this could be a contract that's going through for you. Damn. Yeah, you guys have the Eight of Wands here too. So there's something here that either you let go of, okay, because we do have the Ten of Cups in the reverse here too, which could be unhappiness, or seeing that somebody may have been faking something, or you yourself may have been faking your happiness in a situation. But with the Eight of Wands behind that, and we have the Magician here too, there's something good that you're going towards. You could be, dropping, like I said, dropping someone in order to get to this new thing, or you could, this new person coming in, it could be considered a soulmate to you. But this could be a new job coming in. This could be a contract that's going through. If there's something that you're waiting for in the sense of like legal terms, court, all that, this is a decision going in your favor. So this is something really, really good coming in for you guys. Now, moving into the future, the first card we have is the Judgment upright. So this is confirmation that everything that you're doing right now, the person or the situation that you're choosing to walk away from, this new thing that you're going towards, this new venture that you guys are starting, this is solid. This is good. All right? You're listening to your intuition, and you know that this is a good thing. All right? We have the Temperance in the reverse, which could be you or somebody else, but someone who feels slightly unbalanced. This could also be just you guys, a lot happening in your life. You're like, whoa, like, is this really happening the way I see, that I see it transpiring? Or it could be someone else who's upset that they lose you, okay? There's someone here who's going to feel betrayed about the situation, because I feel like the way that you guys are moving forward, there may have been someone, or maybe your old job or whatever it was, that maybe they didn't know why you were moving away, okay? But here it's like you're getting yourself out of a toxic situation with the Devil card in the reverse, and someone's being unbalanced and someone feels betrayed. But I don't think that for the majority of you it's going to be you who feels betrayed, because the next card you guys have is the Wheel of Fortune. So someone's feeling betrayed and lost and walking away. All right? That could be you, that could be someone else, but for the majority of you, I do feel that it's you guys who is just moving towards something that's going to be good. Okay? So with the Wheel of Fortune, that's your life taking a turn in a really good and positive way. And we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so this popped out again. So with this Eight of Cups, the fact that whoever it was that you moved away from, or whatever it was you moved away from, this is a good thing. The universe is saying, I got you. I have your back. This is good. Keep going. Ten of Cups in the reverse. So there's something really good happening, but there's someone who's very dissatisfied about it happening. And we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So there's something really good happening, but I feel that for some reason someone around you is just not happy to see this going through for you. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is kind of like a diva, okay? Someone who's really pissed off and just, really hard to just deal with at the time. I always say that this is the Mariah Carey card. So imagine Mariah Carey having a meltdown. That's what the Queen of Wands in the reverse is, okay? Nothing against Mariah. She's a great person. Just so you guys can understand the energy of it. And, this person's upset with you, but you're going to be standing your ground on it. Okay? The Star card in the reverse, because you lost faith in that person. You lost faith in that situation, and you're standing your ground. Okay? And with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, this could go two ways. This person could have been a leech towards you, someone that was just very draining of your energy. Or, for those of you who are single, this is you getting into a new relationship, because this is a card for singles. When it's in the reverse, this person is no longer single. So congrats to those of you who are getting into something. All right, guys, this is beautiful. This is strong. This is powerful. This is, life loving you. Okay? So even if it was, changed up, and it was you guys that are being left behind. With the Wheel of Fortune and all of those cards popping up, this is a good thing, okay? Even if you don't feel that way now because you're hurt by it, this is a really, really good thing happening for you, okay? Even though you don't see it now, this door is closing in order for another one to come in. All right, so let me take out your Oracle cards. Now, I did get a new deck of cards for Oracles. It's the Sacred Rebels, which is beautiful. This is something that I did try to use for the Virgo reading. They're just so long, and I don't think that it's efficient or, smart to read for 4 to 6 minutes, in a video. So just know, guys, for personal readings, if you do want an Oracle card pulled, you do have the option, and these are very beautiful and give you great guidance. But I'm going to stick with the Earth Magic Oracle cards when it comes to readings, okay? All right, so let's see what's in the cards, all right, for Libra. Okay, what's going on for the sign? Oh, nice and quick, love it. Okay, Forest, breathe. Let's see what this says. Yeah, yesterday I made a video, guys, saying I felt sick, I didn't feel good, and I don't know what it was. I got good sleep last night, and, if you guys had any prayers over me, because a lot of you were saying you would, I thank you, because I woke up feeling like a new person. I'm ready to take on life today. You're going to learn today. Sorry. See, I'm in a good mood. Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. All right, so Forest, breathe. As we make our way across the meadow to the thicker parts of the forest, there's a subtle shift in the sensations in the body, one that might initially be barely perceptible but soon becomes undeniable. It's nearly impossible not to take deeper breaths. The richness of the forest oxygen given freely and generously from the trees, the standing ones, to us is a natural exchange for the carbon dioxide we release every time we exhale. Further, the animals of the forest participate in this exchange as well, and what is one of the most miraculous and remarkable collaborations between plants and animals that serve to help each other live and thrive. The ratio of this oxygen-carbon dioxide exchange has been in balance for millennia, but has been changing quite dramatically in the last several years as carbon dioxide levels have been rising. Yet there are many parts of the world where we can still enjoy the refreshing and revitalizing effects of an afternoon enjoying the sights, sounds, and smells of a walk in the forest. Through prayer and action, we can express our gratitude to these tree beings for the many gifts they provide, not the least of which is contributing to the very air we breathe. Things are different after a walk in the forest. Your breathing is too shallow. Although it may feel natural, it is an unhealthy habit that causes a shortness of breath. When you subconsciously shorten your breath, no matter if this is habitual or triggered by some event and circumstance, it activates certain physiological signals that prepare your system for fight or flight. Another conditioned response to perceived danger is to hold your breath. This is your survival response, although it does not serve you to do so. So breathe. Inhale deeply regardless of your concerns, worries, or problems, then let it go. Next, allow yourself to breathe a little deeper and slower a few times. Remember that every breath you inhale is a gift, and every breath you exhale is a gift. The forest is a clear reminder of how that works. Okay, so this is really, really beautiful, guys. You're in a place where there's a releasing of things. And, I've mentioned this before. This retrograde ends on the 6th. But what I said before in the videos from last month, or the mid-month videos rather, was that this is going to be a time of clearing out things that are not working in your life. People that aren't working for you, jobs that aren't working for you. This is just time we're doing spring cleaning right now. And, I know we're going into winter for a lot of us, or fall, whatever. But this is spring cleaning in your heart, okay, in your soul. This is letting go of things that haven't worked out for you. This is moving towards something good. And, just moving forward, whether it's you guys who are a little bit unbalanced about it or just not sure because it showed you guys having good things. But when you had the Temperance card in the reverse, it's like you're not sure. Like, shit, did I make the right move? Is this the right thing? Like, I'm emotionally fulfilled by it. But, you always have that little voice in your head. And we all do it. When we think that things are going too good, we tend to kind of take a step back and question what's happening. But what's happening is beautiful, okay? And I know that you guys, for the majority of you, you're going to have people who are against this. The only responsibility you have in this life is for yourself, okay? The only thing that you're meant to do is to live out your purpose. Now, there are going to be other people that come into your life along the way. There's going to be things that you learn from them and things that they learn from you, but it's okay to part ways. All right. And if you guys are going about it in an honest way, which I do feel that, the majority of you are, this is a good thing. Release people if you have to and don't feel so bad. Look at it this way. If it's you guys, and take it in the opposite way for those who are cross watching. But if you guys are letting someone go and you have taught them something, and if they felt something in their heart, even if it's disappointment, know that disappointment and sadness, and for those of you who are feeling this disappointment and sadness, you don't see it right away, but it's a beautiful thing because it forces your soul to become uncomfortable, and it forces you to change. It forces you to wake up. It forces you to take a look at your life and say, what do I need to do to make sure that I'm getting what I want? Okay? And the best way I could say it is the worst thing that ever happened to me in terms of a relationship. Okay? And this doesn't have to be for relationships. This could be with jobs, but this is the example I'm going to use. I had someone in my life that it was just a complete fucking disaster. And for years, I blamed this person for all the hardship that came, for all the wrong that came. And, God forgive me, but there was a time where I was just like, if he died, life would be so much easier for me, and that's something I had to, ask forgiveness just to God, or just forgiveness to myself for feeling that way. But there are people that make us feel that way sometimes, that it's just like, life would be better if I had never met them. If they weren't here, I could live my day-to-day easier. Now that I look back, if I was ever on a stage, if I was ever receiving an award, he would be the number one person I think. Everything that he did to put me in a bad situation, I was strong before, but he just, it takes getting everything that you don't want to fight hard for what it is that you do want. And I always say that when something bad happens to us, or something that we don't like happens to us, it's because life is preparing us for something big. Had I not gone through that, the way I talk to you guys, the way I talk to my friends, the way I talk to other people, it wouldn't exist. I would be too insecure within myself to talk in this powerful way. And now it's like that happened, and it's like I took a step back and I looked at life, and I'm like, what's the worst that could happen if if I'm going for something and somebody doesn't like it? Their opinion. That's the worst thing that can happen. So am I really going to sit here broke and quiet and not doing shit with my life because fulana or fulano is fucking upset with me? No. Get the fuck out of here. And it builds your stability. It builds your backbone, okay? So regardless of whether you guys are moving forward and happy, keep it in mind. If you're watching this and you're hurt about someone that you just lost, keep that in mind. This is growth. This is beautiful. This is you expanding. And you guys have huge things happening for you. All right, so I'm really happy. This was a very beautiful reading. I love you guys. I'm so happy to be back. And anything you need, I'm more than happy to help you. I will leave everything in the description for those of you that do want a personal reading. Just give me some time on them because I am catching up. But I'm feeling great, as you guys can see. So thank you so much. I love you guys. And I will see you in a few days with your love readings. Take care.